Of all the people I thought I was going to be meeting today, I could not have guessed it would be these two together. Oh, wait, they're here. Okay, cool. Jarod, Michael.
Going on, twin?
You said you had something to talk to me about.
Yes. As you well know, I performed 2 table clears to win the Hyperspace Gauntlet 2.
As a member, may I ask, my dad, as a member of this new team, the Giant Prince, how the hell is it that you two are together despite all the history?
Because the 2 of us have one common enemy.
Yeah, I suspected that.
Listen, it's not just that.
No, that's all it is for me.
Listen, no, that's what I'm trying to get through to you, man. It can be so much more. Okay, everybody thinks that it's this hyperfixation on Alden that drives me. I love this game. I love this game. It means the world to me. And you can deny it all you want, Michael. I saw you out there, man. There wasn't just a smile on your face. There was a smile in your voice. There was a smile in your heart. You love this shit, man. Just as much as I do. Don't bury that in resentment against Alden. You lose the joy. That's the thing here. You earned that victory. 2 table clears. Mm-hmm. Okay, you may not have won the first, but you have a victory far more commanding than anything Alden has ever put up. It's not about him. This is about you.
On that, I agree. Which is why I want to cash in on Alden in December.
Oh,
for his belt.
You're cashing in. You are Alden Diaz versus Michael McCoy 2 in December. 7 rounds to the finish. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. We were one of the first ever matches in Epic Confrontations. And we will be the first singles title change in Epic Confrontations. Because I'm coming for that belt. And whenever you do create teams belts, we're going to be the inaugural teams champions too.
We will be the second teams champions next year.
What the fuck does that mean?
Bangers and Smash are the champions. We'll have to beat Charlie and Nicky.
Oh, they already. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in either case, we'll still beat their asses.
And hey, I personally, I think Michael and I should get a little bit of front of the line privilege, seeing as your current singles champion doesn't have a teammate. And Nicky directly called me out whenever he won. So,
all right, well, let's not rush into what Jarod wants. We're going to focus on what I want. And Jarod, I'm sure you got the PDF I sent you about our 6-week plan to harass Alden Diaz.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Even the bit where we take pictures of his family members and create fake YouTube accounts with them.
Yeah,
show up in the Bombadcast streams.
We're better than that. We're better than that. This is about the love of the game. This is not about psychological warfare. Save that for in the ring. This is about the sport. This is about honor. Okay? We're not doing that. That chunkish shit doesn't fly here, man. I'm not letting Alden poison what I'm building with the Wayseeker Alliance.
Oh, you're still using that name? All right. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. I still like the idea, especially when it involved, us creating multiple accounts and sending fake books to his house to sabotage his trivia strategies. But
yeah, that's a great idea. I will say I did like the bit about having an account made by Mando. I did like the whole Mando just commenting, "You're a fraud, you're a fraud, you're a fraud, you're a fraud." That I liked, but I still don't think we should go all in on that.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Okay,
but Eli, I'm cashing in December. Mark your calendars. Title match, new singles champ.
Well, that is a match to be anticipated. All right. Well, Let's start writing this thing. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars in a Galaxy Epic Confrontations, the show where trivia, matchups, rivalries, and competitors get epic. I am your commissioner, Eli. We are so glad to be back. It's been a while since the Hyperspace Gauntlet 2, but we are excited. The road to the title match begins. Which title match, you ask? Yes, the answer is yes. As we just saw, Michael, the Eye of the Storm McCoy, our winner of Hyperspace, spoilers, just challenged Olden Diaz, our current reigning champion, the Iconoclast, to a match this December. But there's another title match coming up very soon behind. We've been building to a championship tournament, a little mini bracket here. And today we have two skilled, incredibly notorious competitors in this league going face to face in what I'll unofficially call a number 2 contender match to face Brennen Marr in our next match for a number 1 contender match to face whoever wins of Alden and Michael in February. A lot of steps there, but yeah, we got former number 1 contenders. We have champions here. Conor, I don't think I introduced you yet. Joined by Conor Junkie, my co-writer and co-host and number 2 in everything we do here. Conor, how are you feeling about this match right now? We got a great return match.
I feel good. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who I think will win, but I could see some twists and turns happen as we've seen in previous EC matches before.
Absolutely, especially with competitors of this caliber. They faced each other before as well in teams, and we saw who came out the victor in that. Nicky Kumar, who is now the team's champion with the belt and everything, is trying to repeat it again. A singles title on the path for this guy. He bested a little while ago Andy Hodges and their teammate Gerry the Canon Junkie, who is his competitor here today, former number 1 contender. Gerry's had a storied career in Epic Confrontations as well. These are two very skilled competitors, and I think without further ado, we should just get to it. Don't you think, Conor?
Yep.
All right. It's time for an epic confrontation. 3 rounds in the singles division. Introducing first. He is the reigning team's champion in Epic Confrontations with a record of 2 wins, no defeats, and 2 technical knockouts. Quick draw, Nicky Kumar. Nicky Kumar returning again. Champion of the team's division, trying to make a run for it in singles. How are you doing, Nicky?
You know, I am excited to be here. I haven't had a singles match in a long time. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how this goes. As you said, I am undefeated in this tournament. I don't even know how many other people can say they are undefeated in every single match they played for Epic Confrontation. So that is something I'm very proud of. That's something I'm hoping to keep running today. I will always caveat, though, I've got a fine opponent today, and if today is my downfall, couldn't have been to a better man. But we'll get to that later.
Always diplomatic by quick draw right here. And his opponent.
Say goodbye to your
He is a former singles #1 contender with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 technical knockout. Gerry the Canon Junkie.
Yes, come on. Yes, let that crowd roar, okay? Let's go. Good to be here. Quick draw. It's a pleasure.
Of course.
One competitor to another.
All right, we got both competitors in here. Let's begin with the rules of round 1.
The rules of round 1 are as follows. Each competitor or team will receive 10 questions from different parts of the Star Wars universe. This includes everything in Star Wars that is considered canon as of a few months prior to the match's recording. Competitors will have 15 seconds to write down the answer or an answer when applicable to the question asked on a whiteboard or equivalent. When the time runs out, I'll ask each competitor to turn over their whiteboard or whatever it is and reveal their answer while also saying the answer. In a team's match, competitors may not confer with their teammate in this round. Each question in round 1 is worth 1 point. There are no opportunities for stealing or to receive multiple choice options for any questions in the first round. During the duration of the match, each competitor or team has 4 in a 3 or 5 round, or 5 in a 7 round usages of question repeats. If a competitor misheard a question or they want 15 more seconds to think before they answer, they may use a repeat. Each competitor or team also has the use of a challenge, which can be used if they feel something is wrong about how a question is written or answered. If a competitor answers 7 or more questions in round 1 correct, they will be asked a bonus question at the end of the round, also worth 1 point.
Okay, I'll get the first question. Your question is in the category of The Bad Batch. At the beginning of the episode Reunion, Omega is being taught what skill on Braca. We don't need like a specific, general idea is fine. As long as you get the general idea. All right, 15 seconds on the clock, Connor. Starting with The Bad Batch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
I've gone with bomb disarming.
Yep, that's correct. And Gerry.
Yeah, I know I got this one wrong. I said fishing.
All right, 1-0, Nicky up by 1. But there's a long game to go. Connor, next question.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of intergalactic tales, which comprises of all the Tales of series that have been released thus far. And your question is, how many Tales shorts have been released in total so far?
$15 seconds on that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
I went with 18.
That is correct. And Gerry.
24.
All right, 2-0 so far. Next question is in the category of The Rise of Skywalker. How does Poe Dameron respond to Finn and Rey interrogating him about being a spice runner? Again, general idea is fine. Don't need the specifics.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep, that's your first repeat. How does Poe Dameron respond to Finn and Rey interrogating him about being a spice runner? All right. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
Yeah, I have weren't you a stormtrooper? Weren't you a scavenger?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
And Gerry.
Weren't you a scavenger? Weren't you a stormtrooper?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Next question, Connor.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of the Grogu saga, comprising of Mando, Book of Boba, Ahsoka. We know the drill.
Skeleton crew.
Yeah, that is true. I do forget. Scale, and your question is: the final battle of The Mandalorian season 3 takes place on what planet?
It's crazy to believe how close we are to Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters May.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
Mandalore.
That is correct. And Gerry.
Mandalore.
Who would ever thought beginning of season 1 we'd have the final battle on Mandalore? Next question is in the category of the Phantom Menace. And your question is, who piloted the Volpterine 327 model of Pod Racer in the Boonta Eve Classic? .327, that classic Star Wars number that I love.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nicky.
I'm gonna be upset if I don't get this. Upset at myself, but I went with Deadbolt.
That is correct for a 5th point. And Gerry.
The mighty Deadbolt.
Oh,
That is correct. 5-3. 5-3. Nicky
It's
still up
proper
by
title.
2.
You know.
of course.
All right, next question, Conor.
Right.
All right, folks, your next question is in the Clone Wars series. The final episode of the series, Victory and Death, ends with a shot of what object lying in the snow?
Maybe one of my favorite shots of Star Wars television of all time.
It's pretty damn good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
I went a 330-second trooper helmet.
Yeah, that's correct. And Gerry.
Star Destroyer.
All right, 6-3 so far. Nicky up by 3. Going into our next question category of Andor. The second arc of season 2 ends with the death of which supporting character?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
Cinta.
That is correct. And Gerry.
Damn it. I think mine comes much later. Lonnie.
Lonnie's in that final arc, I believe. 7-3. Nicky managing to get that bonus question at the end. Next question, Conor.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of Return of the Jedi. Luke, Leia, and their allies complete their rescue of Han Solo and defeat Jabba the Hutt on what vehicle?
You don't have to be super specific on this. You can just say the type of ship. You don't need the name of the ship.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Nicky.
I went with the sail barge.
That's correct. And Gerry.
I also went with the sail barge, but I put katana at the end just to show off, because isn't it the katana?
It is indeed Anna, yeah.
There you go. A little flair play there from the Canon Junkie.
I just might as well start. Missed every
Next
one of
question
them.
is in the category of Attack of the Clones. Who explains to Obi-Wan regarding clones, they are totally obedient, taking any order without question. We modified their genetic structure to make them less independent than the original host. A long panning shot from George.
5,
Always.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nicky.
That'd be Prime Minister Lama Su.
It is indeed Lama Su. And Gerry.
Lama Su, Prime Minister of Camino.
That's correct. 9-5. What a way to make a living. Going into our final question.
All right,
Conor,
guys. Your final question is in the category of the movie Revenge of the Sith. Besides Newt Gunray, name a member of the Separatist Council that Darth Vader murders on Mustafar.
You will go to the Mustafar system.
And die.
He
Five,
was saying
four,
Vader, but yeah, I was
three,
in the Vader one.
2, 1. Well, Vader died
right.
too, so.
Yeah, that's true. Just not a Mustafar. Anyway, Nicky.
I went with the nipple play specialist himself, Wat Tambor.
Turned down.
Great.
And Gerry.
Poggle the Lesser, wasn't he there?
He was indeed there. That is a perfect round so far for Nicky. 10-6. Nicky gets asked one more question, just Nicky, as a bonus question in the category of Star Wars Rebels. Who tells Kanan Jarrus, if you can see yourself, you will never truly be blind? You can just say it, Nicky.
I'll go with the Bendu.
That is correct. Perfect round on Nicky's part. 11-6. Very impressive. I believe that's our first perfect round. In I think maybe EC. I think.
Probably.
So, all right. Leading into round 2. Here are the rules.
The rules of round 2 are as follows. Each competitor or team will be able to spin the wheel to receive a category from which to answer 5 questions. They may choose to respin the wheel once if they land on any space other than opponent's choice. If they land on the opponent's choice, they must keep it. During the round, each competitor or team will have 15 seconds to answer their questions. In teams matches, teams may confer amongst each other to answer said question. Each question in round 2 is worth 2 points. However, if the competitor or team feels the option is needed, they may choose to get 4 multiple choice options. If they do so, the amount of points they will get for answering correctly recedes to 1. If a competitor or team misses a question, no matter how many points the question is worth, the other competitor or team has the opportunity to steal the question, collecting the value of points given to the question.
All right. So here we are with the wheel, and now it is Nicky's decision to determine whose spin this is, yours or Gerry's.
So this will be who answers first?
Yeah, this is whose category will be spun. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll go first then. So I'll
All right.
first.
Nicky is going first. Here is the spin. The Empire Strikes Back. Would you like to spin again, or would you like to keep it?
I'll keep it.
Let
All
the
right.
record show it almost it was pretty close to landing on Spinner's Choice.
It was decently close. Yeah, it was pretty
It's a
decently close.
bit. This is a bit. Like the wheel is just doing a bit at this point.
The wheel has a mind of its own, Conor. That's what we've learned here. All right, I believe that is Conor who will be asking you your questions. For
Yes. Empire Strikes Back.
For Empire Strikes Back.
All right, Nicky, your first question, sir, in the category of Empire Strikes Back. What is Han's call sign at the start of the movie?
Echo 7. Final answer.
It's correct for 2 points.
Your next question, Nicky. Who is Wedge Antilles' snowspeeder gunner during the Battle of Hoth?
Wes Jansen. Final answer.
Cruising through them. Next question.
Your third question, Nicky. Where in Echo Base do Han and Leia have their argument over Han deciding to leave?
Can I get multiple choice?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Your so you'll be down to just one.
Yeah.
1 point. Your multiple choice options: A, the North Passage; B, the West Passage; C, the South Passage; or D, the Command Center.
Shit. I'm gonna go with the South Passage. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Next question, Conor.
Your second to last question, Nicky, is what nugget of wisdom does Yoda I don't know what that word is.
Surreptitiously.
Superstitious. I can't read, man. I'm blind. What nugget of wisdom does Yoda superstitiously offer during his first meeting with Luke when Luke mentions he's, quote, looking for a great warrior?
Wars not make one great. Final answer.
That's correct. Surreptitiously, Connor.
Surreptitiously.
I don't know, man. I'm blind.
Suspiciously. Superstitious.
I don't know. Okay. Anyway.
Not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Yeah. Okay, Nicky, your final question. What pack of creatures are found chewing on the Millennium Falcon's power cables by Han, Leia, and Chewie?
Those would be my not final answer.
That's correct. Bringing you to 20 points, 20-6. Gerry has a lot of catching up to do, and let's see how he's going to do that. Let's bring back up the wheel. All right, Nicky, here is your spin. First spin, that is.
Gerry. Yeah.
Gerry. Oops.
It's me.
The Clone Wars, the series. Would you like to spin again, Gerry?
No, let's keep it.
It's keeping the Clone Wars series. I will be asking you your questions, Gerry. Here we go. In the category of the Clone Wars, the series. To help them defeat the Separatist-backed Quarrens, the Republic-backed Mon Calamari called on the aid of which species?
I would like to go ahead and say that was the Gungans' final answer.
2 points for Gerry right there. The Gungans are correct. Next question. Who voiced Darth Bane in the episode Sacrifice?
That would be one Mr. Mark Hamill. Final answer.
2 more points. Next question. The episodes Bombad Jedi, Cloak of Darkness, and Lair of Grievous all revolve around the Republic's attempt to capture which corporate figure who has allied themselves with the Separatists?
Repeat the question one more time, or don't I have any more of those?
You have 3 more, and that's the second one.
Okay.
The episodes Bombad Jedi, Cloak of Darkness, and Lair of Grievous all revolve around the Republic's attempt to capture which corporate figure who has allied themselves with the Separatists?
That would be Elon Musk. I mean Newt Gunray. Final answer.
Not wrong on both counts. That is another 2 points. Next question is who rescues Obi-Wan Kenobi from the clutches of Darth Maul on Mandalore?
Can you get multiple choice?
Yes, you can. The answers are A, Anakin Skywalker, B, Ahsoka Tano, C, Hondo Ohnaka, or D, Bo-Katan Kryze?
It's Bo-Katan.
It is Bo-Katan. Giving you another point. And finally, after Ahsoka Tano handily defeats Pintu's thugs, Trace Martez asks her where she learned to fight, quote, like that. Ahsoka deceitfully tells Martez that which relative of hers taught her.
Ooh,
5, 4.
Brother. Final answer.
I'm going to take that. It's her older brother. Nicky, if you want to challenge that. Okay. All right. That brings us to 20.
Which brother, Gerry?
Which one?
20-15. Nicky up by 5 as we go into the final round, round 3. Let's do this.
The rules of the final round are as follows. Each competitor or team will select 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Both competitors or teams must choose different numbers than their opposing competitor or team. Each number chosen will correspond to a special category of question. The 3 questions will be worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. In a team's match, the team must choose one competitor to answer the 2 and 3 point question, although they may collaborate on the 5 point question. Each competitor or team will have 15 seconds to answer each question. There are no stealing or multiple choice options available in the final round.
All right. As Nicky is in the lead, he will get to choose his 3 numbers, 1 to 20 first.
All right. I will go with 2, 7, and 12.
2, 7, and 12. All right. And Gerry.
I'm going to go with 8, 17, and 20.
Wait, give me a second. All right, that was a glitch. There we go. And got it. All right. So I'm going to be asking Gerry's questions as I did last round, and Conor will be asking Nicky's questions. We're going to start with Gerry to catch up to Nicky. You're going to have to start answering some questions. Category 8 for your 2-point questions is in the category of...
Has been no loose wire jokes. Did I say anything? He's trying. I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. Is your 2-point category. And here's your question. To start catching up to Nicky. Gerry, which character does Han Solo call Goldenrod in The Empire Strikes Back?
That would be one C-3PO is who that is.
That is correct. 20 to 17, bringing us to your next question. Category 17 is in the category of behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. And that question is, what Scandinavian country is Pernilla August from?
Denmark?
That is incorrect. It's Sweden. All right. And finally, in order to avoid the technical knockout, category 20 for your 5-point question is in the category of Revenge of the Sith. Okay. Revenge of the Sith. And the category, and the question is, what are the final 3 words of Newt Gunray? We go back to Newt Gunray before being slaughtered by Darth Vader.
Lord Sidious promised us peace. We only want peace.
We only want is correct for 5 big points.
He doesn't get that last one out because he gets slimed, as someone in the chat would say.
That is correct, forcing Nicky to answer some questions in order to win. 2-point question, Conor.
All right, Nicky, your 2-point question is in the category of the Jedi Path. Who served as the showrunner for The Acolyte?
That would be Leslie Headland.
That is correct for 2 points.
Final answer? Sorry.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
22-22. In order to win, Nicky must answer 1 question after this correct. 3-point question, Conor. What category is it in?
Your 3-point question, Nicky, is in the category of The Rise of Skywalker. And your question is, what is the name of General Enric Pride's Star Destroyer in The Rise of Skywalker?
The Steadfast. Final answer.
And your winner, quick draw, Nicky Kumar. An incredibly played match by both competitors here. 25-22, winning the 3-point question. Nicky is advancing to the #1 contender match against Brennen Marr. This is our next match. Nicky versus Brennen. You heard it here. All right. I'm going to quickly remove Gerry for a second. Nicky, how are you feeling? A hard played match against Gerry. 3rd win in singles.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Do you have anything to say to Brennen Marr? Do you have anything to say? Just generally.
Look, Brennan's going to be another tough opponent. I'm expecting a similar match as it was to Gerry. I wasn't sure how that was going to go because I started quite a lead. Gerry wasn't giving up yet though. So massive congratulations to the Canon Junkie on a match play too. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm still rolling. Again, this tournament is full of people who just continually run their mouths despite not having the record I have. And so I'm ready to keep it going and to face down some of these folks who like to talk a lot but have not yet faced the quick draw.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Nicky Kumar here. Nicky, before we go, where can everybody find you? Go ahead and do the plugs.
Yeah, you can check out the Imperial Senate podcast. It's at Imp Senate Pod on, or I don't know how many people still use X, but you can find the Imperial Senate podcast on YouTube and Spotify and stuff. And I have Yub Nub on there, which is my own little show. And then you can find me on BlueSky as well at Naquicius. That's NAQUCIUS plus all the extra little blue sky crap. But yeah, that's where you can check me out.
All right. Congratulations to Nicky Kumar on another hard-won match. Bringing in Gerry the Canon Junkie. You came up short today, but you fought an incredibly well-fought match. I want to hear what's next for you for the future, and specifically, I think this is going to be one of the first times I say this officially on camera, but we have a little bit of a teams tournament coming up. And I hear you and your old teammate Andy will be coming back as Sheev Shills for another run. Anything to say about any of that?
Well, yes, we are coming, and everyone should watch out. I'm going to say, because when we come to dominate. We don't come to mess around. And today, Nicky is a fantastic competitor. Nicky is it's an honor. If I have to be bested in battle, it should be by someone who is as a noble competitor as Nicky. And so, you know what? I'll take that. But don't let that look like a sign of weakness to the rest of you schlubs, because Andy and I, Sheev Shills, we're coming back. We're going to mop up the floor with you guys. So don't even play. Okay. Don't even play.
I feel like the end of an Avengers movie when I say that Gerry Cable will return in 2026 for the teams tournament. Gerry, where can everybody find you?
Well, you can find me typically making people squirm in their seats on Bombadcast most Thursday nights around 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Depends, sometimes it depends on when we want to start, and that's just up to our prerogative. But listen, find me there. Find me pretty much anywhere at the Canon Junkie. And I don't know, I'll probably be posted about something other than Star Wars, but hang around, kids. It's fun.
All right. Thank you to the Canon Junkie. Conor, we had a great match today. 25-22, Nicky Kumar narrowly besting the Canon Junkie as we get into our next match, which is just following back up. Quick draw Nicky Kumar versus Brennen Mystical Marr. 5 rounds, number one contendership. We've been here before. We know the drill, but it doesn't make it any less exciting. What else do you guys say?
I would like the record to show that maybe this has happened in EC before, but at least from what I can remember, every question that Nicky got asked, he did not get wrong.
100% accuracy game from Nicky Kumar here today. Incredible showing from both competitors, but Nicky got the best of the match today.
Yeah, that was a really good match. Like, genuinely, that was a really fucking good match.
It was. And Conor, I'll throw to you first. Where can we find you?
Instagram, ConmanJFO. BlueSky, even though I don't really use it too much. At @TheBanana. I just talk Star Wars and video games and whatnot. I'm just playing through a lot of games at the moment. Well, mainly just Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I'm having a lot of fun with it, even if it frustrates me sometimes. Besides here, you can also find me over at For the Republic, a love letter to Star Wars animation. We talk Star Wars there. Shocker. You can find us on YouTube at For the Repub Pod, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever. And you can also find me with a competitor, a major competitor of EC here as their co-host over at the Nerd Academy podcast. Jarod Baughman-Stubbs and I, we talk Star Wars over at Knights of the Nerd Republic. You can find us there on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find us there. If we're not on there, let us know, and we'll try to put our platform on there. I don't know how that works. I'm not a techie type guy, but yeah, check out our Star Wars stuff. It's really cool. So
thank you as always to Conor and to all of our writers here at Epic Confrontations. This is a great match. We're excited to end out the year with 4 matches. This match, of course, then Nicky versus Brennen, then a mystery match that will be announced very soon in November, and then the title match, 2 foes turned friends turned foes again. The champion, Alden, the Iconoclast Diaz, faces his first defense from somebody who used to be a ride or die, the Eye of the Storm, Michael McCoy, in December. Alden Michael 2. It's going to be, as the name suggests, very epic. As for me, you can find me everywhere. My link tree is on my link tree. You can find everywhere I'm at, linktr.ee/_OGFan327. You can find this show on BlueSky, mostly at inagalaxytrivia.bsky.social, and on Instagram at inagalaxytrivia. Please subscribe and to the channel, to the Star Wars in a Galaxy YouTube channel, and like the video. And make sure to turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified of all future Star Wars in a Galaxy and Epic Confrontations videos and live streams. Let's see. Yeah, please listen to Star Wars in a Galaxy everywhere your podcasts are. You can follow us at inagalaxypod.bsky.social on BlueSky and at inagalaxypod on Instagram. Yeah, and I think that's going to be it for this episode of Star Wars and Galaxy Epic Confrontations. May the Force be with you always.
Stay bombad.